welcome back. I'm glad you're still watching, and please feel free to share with others so that we can learn together, and always give us feedback. In Empower, we focus on people and workplace, and today we are discussing self-control. Self-control also comes in when it talks to when you're discussing issues of people and relationships,
Yes.
the interpersonal relationships. Maybe you say something about that.
Yeah, this is how we relate in the workplace, and it can be shown by how we empathize with other people, how we listen to them, how we respond to them, and how we also give our perspectives and our concerns. Yeah, so if you are self-controlled, you'll be in a better position to relate with other people without, even when we are not relating on a very good issue,
Yes.
or we are not facing a very easy situation. If you are self-controlled, you'll be able to reach out to this other person.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it will bring a harmonious working space.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you realize when people come to know that you are such a person, people will be ready to consult with you.
Yes.
They'll come and ask you questions. They'll even come and give you feedback.
Yeah.
That is key. But when you realize you are not a self-controlled person, we are not able to approach you.
Yeah.
We're not able to seek your advice. Maybe something is delaying, but I'm fearing so much as an employee to get to you.
Yes.
So my relationship with you cannot be very good.
Yeah.
But if you're able to be calm and all that, then I'm able to tell you what I'm going through.
Yeah.
To tell you I'm not able to finish this.
Yes.
And how you, and you know, it's more of how.
Yeah.
Self-control comes with the how. How you respond.
Yeah.
How you give me that feedback. How you are willing
Yes.
to help me. Because sometimes I can come to consult you, but the how you give me that feedback is really bad.
Yes.
So all those things affect that. And the other thing is in time management, self-control and time management.
Yes.
Is very key in any workplace.
We can speak about, I have an assignment to do.
Yes.
And I'm doing it within a certain time limit.
Yes.
So self-control will help me to remain focused on this assignment. I will avoid distractions.
Yes.
You are distracted. You, especially maybe I'm working online, and there's so much I can be doing in the in the internet. You'll find if I don't have self-control, I'm not able to focus on the work. I start doing other things on the side. When the time lapses, I find I still have so much to do, and it will give birth to other bad things.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have to exercise self-control when it comes to time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it helps us to resist the temptations of doing what we are not supposed to do.
Yes.
Because naturally, human beings, sometimes you're not able to focus.
Yeah.
And that's why self-control comes in, that I avoid that temptation of going to the phone, of doing something different. Yeah. And it helps me to meet my deadlines, because as I remain focused, then my deadlines are met. Yeah. That can only be possible if I control my time.
It's true.
I had to apply it in time management. Self-control will also come in when it comes to even waking up. Yeah. I feel like, seriously, I have to sleep, but I have to control myself and say I have to wake up at this time. For me to make it for this, I have to do this. For me to make it to work in time, that calls for that.
It's true.
So you see, I cannot oversleep. I cannot, even those people that watch things at night, maybe it's a movie and it's going late night, so you're not able to, tomorrow is a working day. Self-control comes in there. You control your time so that you're able to have enough rest and be able to to be productive the other day. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. The other thing is self-control and stress management. Yes. Work brings stress. Life brings stress. How do self-control comes in stress management?
First of all, you have to adopt a program of like self-care. Yes. Self-control will help you know I'm burning out. You don't just keep on pushing yourself to the limit. It is good and it is healthy to sometimes just pause.
Yes.
And you have a time of just taking care of yourself.
Yes.
And self-control will help you in that. Yeah, because sometimes you find the work pressure is too much and you just want to go on and on and on.
Yes.
And there can be a burnout or a breakdown.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see, most of the time, some stresses come in because we did not control something.
Yes.
We were unable to say is a stop. Some of us say we are able to do so much. I can do so much.
Yes.
You are so overwhelmed and you don't want to say,
Yes. Pause.
So take care of yourself, as you say. Pause, look at it, resist some things.
Yes.
So that stress, you reduce the stress and manage. Because life itself is stressful.
Yeah.
It's not easy all the time, and it's not easy there that you'll get things very easy without any problem. Things will come up.
Yeah.
But gauge yourself and know this is a pressure I can handle.
Yes.
Beyond this,
I cannot.
it's a no.
Yeah.
You know, some pressures that we bring in our lives that cause stress, even sometimes you want to reach a certain level, you combine that to personal development.
Yes.
And you really want to achieve something over a certain period of time.
Yes.
So you stress yourself so much, you overwork yourself, you have books, you have a lot of work, you have so many things you're doing, even school.
Yeah.
You say, I've realized these days, even universities will give you option, you can do up to this maximum units. And I want to do the 7 units in one trimester or semester, and I'm working, I'm a family person, I'm a mother, I'm serving in church. So, and because I want to spend less time in school, and school is where I have control. Because as a mother, I have to take care of
you
that.
have to be there.
I have a job which I really need to work. But now I have studies here which I really want to do, and it's purely on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can say I'll take 7 or even 4, depending on how. So can we be self-controlled and reduce this stress from ourselves? Because you're going to be stressed. The assignments, there are exams, your boss, you have to deliver, there are deadlines. So when you sit, you have to sit overnight. Stress is so much. So become very, very complex. I remember when I maybe give an example, when I did my master's, I was so stressful because I was working for an NGO which was very busy. We used to have long time meetings, late meetings. That time I'm doing my thesis at DESTA. And I remember one time, and I believe such stresses should have been avoided. I want to graduate, so I need to finish and do my final defense. One day I left Westlands, went to the home to work. To home, made supper, sat down on my laptop. I realized I'm still on my thesis at 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So what do? I prepare to go back to work.
To work.
Someone who is so stressed. Because somehow I think I somehow did not plan myself well. And I didn't have self-control. I put a very tough deadline on myself. That I have to finish, Yes, the work is too demanding. I have a young baby and all those aspects. So I think self-control in matters of personal development are also real. And we need to have self-control. Don't push yourself so hard.
It's true.
That you end up breaking down. Because it happens.
It's true. It's a balance that we should all strive to achieve, where self-ambition is. And you feel it's good to have those ambitions, but let the how we are going to achieve them be thought through well. Because at the end of the day, you can push yourself so much, and you break down just around the finishing, and all this work will be, or you find yourself you've neglected other more important things, that even at the end of it, I've achieved this, I don't have the joy that would have come with it because I neglected other things. Very fine, I cannot go back for them.
The other thing that self-control comes in at workplace is adaptability. Organizations evolve. Organizations change. Changes are brought into the place. So if you're not a self-controlled person, you'll not be able to adapt. Because not all changes will favor you. Not all evolvement will favor you. Sometimes they bring more pressure. Sometimes they have to divert the way you do things.
It's true.
And most of the time, our reaction, if you're not self-controlled people, is to fight back and feel it's unfair.
Yeah.
These people don't care about us. You increase stress on yourself.
Yes.
So you're unable to adapt because of lack of self-control.
Yeah.
When such things are brought into an organization, it's always advisable.
Yeah.
Please sit and just try to see why they're doing it, try to understand, give yourself time to get into what is being brought on board. The moment you give yourself a rush and you feel like it's unfair, I don't know why, they never involved us, and you make a lot of noise, you lack self-control, you're not able to adapt.
It's true.
If you're not able to adapt, definitely it leads to another problem within the organization.
Yes. So we should always have it in our mind that change will always come.
Yeah.
And sometimes it will cost us something. It will come, sometimes change will come as a challenge. So we have to compose ourselves and embrace the change.
Yes.
Otherwise, if we keep on resisting it, we are not able to control ourselves. We keep on resisting it.
Yeah.
It will not work for us. It might also make us maybe exit before our time and all that. Yeah.
And what happens if you're someone who is able to adjust and you're self-controlled? When you look at the situation, you assess it, you look at how you can go through it, and finally you come up with a solution.
Yes.
But if you're not, then you end up hitting a rock.
Yes.
And you cannot be able to move forward. The other thing that is important in self-control is building trust.
Yes.
Because for you to build trust, then it calls for self-control.
It's true.
Things don't always work your way.
Even when you want to maybe win somebody over to your side and to make them see what you are doing, it will call for self-control. You'll find that maybe you wanted to rush into something, but because you want this person to be sure and to build trust, to trust you on this thing, you'll have to set back, at least you hold yourself a bit for them to at least walk with you, walk with you, and finally they'll be able to trust you.
And you see, when you're self-controlled, most of the time, people that are self-controlled at workplace, people tend to think they are reliable, they are dependable, they can be accountable, and that works better for you, because when we see you as reliable, see you as dependable, we see how you are dealing with matters with a lot of self-control. Even a situation came up, you're able to handle it very well. When we see that, trust increases. And when trust increases, then we can depend on you more. We can even give you a position that you didn't even know will come. We can make you more accountable to other resources and people because of how you presented yourself.
It's true. Self-control will make you approachable. And when people approach you, they find, oh, even she can listen more. Even she can. So you'll find even it goes beyond just the organization. You find somebody now can even trust you with other personal issues. They have seen the way this person controls themselves, and they can even trust you even to work with them. Maybe in their own lack of self-control. And you'll be able to impact them.
And you see, one thing that we say about trust in workplace is trust increases speed. So if people trust you out of self-control, increases speed on how they handle their decisions, how they respond to your matters, and even your growth path becomes faster. So trust is key. And if self-control is going to help you to build this trust, you better focus on it. So we need to close the program. Maybe your final words as you finish.
Okay, I'd urge all of us to exercise self-control everywhere we are. And let us always be reminded that we are not doing this in our own ability. God is there to help us. If you find yourself going overboard all the time, take it to the Lord in prayer. He's going to mold you gently, and eventually you'll be a self-controlled person.
Wow, amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for being part of this program. As we come to this close, my prayer is that God is going to help us to become more self-controlled as you achieve what He has planned for us. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. God bless you. See you next week.